I don't know, so it came into my head that I have to, for some reason it popped up that I have to tell people that I have to learn to say no. I don't know what that means.
Okay, test that. Is that something I've just learned about myself?
The fact that I need to learn how to say no, is that something I just think about myself? Yes.
Well, there's something, now that's an important thing, don't you think?
Yes. But this is this is what I get so frustrating about. Like, obviously people come to immunic to cure something specific. And then what happens is that it's like I can't explain, like for cancer, for example, like how do you cure your cancer and stay focused on curing your cancer, especially people that have cancer? I mean, they don't have a lot of time. So how do you cure your cancer and stay focused on that when there's constantly things being opened up? I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you get so off track, it seems.
Well, it sounds like what you're saying.
And I know it's not off track. I know that, like, everything that's coming up, and like, it all has a reason.
Okay, look.
And you're constantly curing.
What I hear, what I hear is you're making a discovery here, okay? That's what you're saying to me. You're discovering something. And what you're discovering is, like, you come in to cure something specific, like herpes. And you discover
Yes.
that in order to cure herpes, you have to cure everything.
Yeah.
And everything is a big area. There's
yeah.
There's a lot of everything to cure.
And the problem is, I mean, thank God, you know, the only problem that I have with herpes is that, you know, I get fever sores on my mouth.
Right.
It's not really life-threatening, but there's a lot of diseases out there where people don't have the time to go through everything. So my whole thing is that if somebody's coming here to cure a disease, how can they stay on track and stay focused and just diligently fight against that disease?
They have to do this all day, 24/7. More, you know, while they're sleeping and when they wake up, and all day, all the time. They have no time to do anything else but this. That's how.
Okay.
Number one. That's number one. And the other thing that I notice is that it seems as though the things that they cure often are enough to hold the disease at bay. Like you've experienced some success with curing your herpes, right? I mean, you've had some success with stopping your outbreaks.
I did, and then it's like now it came back with a vengeance.
And so when you had this success...
Honestly, today and yesterday, I probably felt the worst pain inside of my face that I ever felt before.
Uh-huh.
And then I woke up fever sore.
Right. So you had some success, and what happened? It seems like you hit yourself with this big alarm bell. For you, like remember we tested this last night. Is herpes a signal?
Yes.
And you got yes on that. Remember that?
Yes.
So
that I remember.
Yeah. So see, another thing that you're supposed to be learning about yourself, see, you need to be on to yourself. You know what I mean by on to yourself?
No.
Well, you need to get wise to how you're tricking yourself.
Okay.
Like, you either quit smoking or you don't. Like, like stop tricking yourself with it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, just stop with the tricks and, you know, throw your cigarettes away and don't smoke anymore. And when you want to smoke, do some of this, anything. You know, bring your organs back, anything. You know, do something.
Yeah, but that's crazy because I can't sit in front of the computer all day long and like pull out the organ list to do this. That's why I'm saying like.
Yeah, you're supposed to remember how to do this stuff when you're not at the computer.
Okay.
Now, do you see what you're doing here? Like, you're sort of like, at this point, like, I'm sort of expecting maybe I'll never see you again. You know, because what I'm hearing is you're building this case for how impossible this all is.
No, it's just very. It's not impossible. It's just hard.
No,
and I'm sure I'm not the only one that's ever said that.
It's not hard.
I mean,
it is
even,
not. It's
like,
not
even
hard.
Just the lessons I did this morning, an hour, like I totally like negated like so many things and responsibilities that I had to do this morning, just to sit there and do that.
Right.
So like it is.
Yes. You're going to need to drop a lot of things out of your life and really make hard choices about what's really important for you and what friends to hang out with and who to spend your time with and how to spend your time. Like it takes a lot of, and if you had cancer, then you'd really have to make some, see, this way you can let yourself slide with this. You know, as long as you're willing to have this terrible pain in your face. But I bet that you were acting out your addictions. And that's where this alarm bell came from. I just have a feeling about that. Now that could be dead wrong, so you're not supposed to take the things I say, to heart too much.
Okay.
You're just meant to, you're supposed to test them for yourself or think about them later,
Like this is what I'm so frustrated about. This is it. So last month.
Wait. Test this question. Is it an immune dysfunction?
Okay. Well, according to when I test for immune dysfunction, you mean with my herpes?
No, I'm asking if frustration is an immune dysfunction.
Oh, okay. Is frustration an immune dysfunction? Yes.
Now test, am I frustrated?
Okay. Am I frustrated? Yep.
So what you've got is now you get this other list. Look, you've been working the list.
It's crazy.
You've been working the list of pathologies, right? Now,
yes.
Now allow me to present the list of, where are the darn things? Here they are. Okay, the list of immune dysfunctions. Ta-da! And here they are. This is the list of immune dysfunctions. And if I scroll down this page, you will see that there are hundreds of them. A to Z, they're listed here. And by the way, what you see listed is the tip of an iceberg. I'm sure that you, given your considerable ability with testing, Tony Ann, you could find, here's one, freezing up. Oh, frustration. Here, our old friend is under F. Frustration and how you respond to it. And it actually has a lesson. Look at this. It has a lesson on frustration. So since you were testing for frustration, I know when we get off the phone that you will be doing that lesson, right?
Yes.
Area code 813-672-3419. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da.